Okay, today I'm going to be doing a video on Carthage and one of the most famous Carthaginians, Hannibal Barca. Now, at the time, let's say 183 BC, Carthage was a thriving city-state. Carthage had trade. They were doing pretty much trading from port to port throughout the Mediterranean. They were building up their naval fleet, and Carthage was doing pretty well for itself. Now, with Carthage doing well, Rome saw what Carthage was doing. So the Roman Empire was jealous of the Carthaginians. Now, Carthage is in North Africa, right across the Mediterranean from Rome. So Rome decided to invade Carthage. That's where we get the First Punic War. Now, with the First Punic War, the general that was in charge of Carthage was Hannibal Barca's father. So now Hannibal Barca's father ended up losing that war to the Roman Empire. Now, as he lost the war to the Roman Empire, Hannibal Barca's father vowed that he was going to train up his son to avenge him against his enemies, which he did. He trained his son how to be a military genius, a political leader, and everything. He taught him how to strategize, how to fight, how to ride, everything. So the father ends up dying. So after the fathers ended up dying, Hannibal took over. So after Hannibal took over, he was pretty much thinking, you know what, we're going to go to Rome. And I don't want to just go to Rome to destroy it. He said, I want to destroy Rome on Roman soil. So what his plan was to collect an army and go to Rome and destroy it at the front door of Rome, in Rome. So they pretty much don't come back out the door no more, because Rome was pretty much invading everybody at the time, taking goods and everything that they wanted from people. So he ended up going over to Spain. And if you ever pay attention to the map of Spain and the Mediterranean, that whole area over there, it's pretty much like a heel boot, or I guess you could call it a U. So when you walk over from like Spain, you can literally walk around Spain and make it to Rome, Italy. Now, with that being said, he collected warriors, animals, supplies, all of that to basically go to Rome and destroy it. Now, when he made it to the Alps, of course, this is mountains we're talking about. This is the reason why Hannibal actually became famous, because he crossed the Alps. Nobody thought it would be even done at that time in history. You get what I'm saying? Because nobody thought about that Rome would ever be attacked, for one, because Rome was a superpower. Now, the fact that you're attacking Rome is a wow. And then after the wow factor is the fact that you're crossing the mountains to attack Rome. That's wow. And then the part that makes it even more wow is the fact that you're doing it with war elephants and all your supplies and everything else. That's another wow. And then here's another one for you. You're crossing snow caps, valleys, hills, and mountains in the dead of winter. Yeah, dead of winter. He did this in the dead of winter. So nobody was even expecting him to, first of all, make it through. Second of all, make it, period. But it took him about, let's say, a couple of months. He still ended up making it through the mountains with half of his original force, mind you. But still, a win is a win, and we made it. You feel me? We made it. A win is a win. We here, bruh. We at your front door, bruh. We knocking, bruh. You already know what this is. You know what this is. You can't tell me you know what this is. You done came to my house, done wreck shop. After you wreck shop, you think I'm going to let you ride? And I done came all the way to your house? Yeah, bruh. We banging, bruh. So anyways, he made it through with half of his original force. Half of his original, I guess you could say, company. So after he made it, this is what made Hannibal famous. Hannibal made it there, and he invented something that was never heard before at the time, which is the military pincer move. Hannibal made that move, the pincer move. If you don't know what it is, Google it, look it up. He invented that move. Real famous for it, too. They use it all the time in militaries. Okay? Even if you go to like a military course or a military class, this was made 2,000 years ago, and they still talking about it now. That's how impressive it was. So anyway, he went into Rome. He killed like, I'm going to say 80,000, almost 100,000 with half of his original force. That's the part that was like, whoa, this dude is serious. But the thing was, Rome actually wanted to give up. But they didn't, because some guy, I don't even remember his name, but yeah, he's historically an asshole for me. But if you want to know who he is, you can look it up for yourself. Leo Scipianus, Africanus, or something like that. But that's the part that's not important to me. But the part that is important to me is the part that they actually tried to whitewash. Now, the whitewashing part of Hannibal's legend, legacy, and story is the part that kind of sort of, I'm like, what? Because I actually tried to look up Hannibal and his whole story and how everything was going with him. Well, not going, went with. And everything I was finding was photos and pictures of white guys. So basically what I'm saying on this video is Hannibal was not a Caucasian. He was a melanated person from northern Africa. And the Carthaginians were melanated people from northern Africa. But if you look up anything about Carthage or the Carthaginians, they'll pretty much try to make it seem like the Carthaginians were Caucasians from Europe or something. And nobody really pays attention to the fact that Carthage is in northern Africa. Now, even if you read the Bible, it says something about the Carthaginians. I'm not sure what scripture it is. I think it was Paul went to the Carthaginians or something like that. Or it was a school in Carthage. I actually got to look it up to verify what I'm saying for myself. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. But look into what I'm saying. Verify everything I'm saying. Everything that I've shown you is true. And if you agree, let me know.